Welcome back to Black Skies Reviews. In this video, we're going to take a look at Jakks Sonic the Hedgehog 3 Tails action figure. These have been some fantastic figures. We've taken a look at Sonic, we've taken a look at Shadow. Now we're going to check out Tails, and he looks just as great as the other two. So for all you carded collectors who like to keep their things in the packaging and display and enjoy, let's take a quick look at what you're getting. Alright, here's your figure on the card. Looks pretty amazing. I love the artwork on this. These are super nice. Highly recommend these. They're like $14.99 pretty much everywhere. You can find them in the store. Of course, there could be more online with all the resellers or scalpers. Here's the back of the card. I love the Sonic 3 logo. It looks pretty nice. Multi-language description of Tails. Some artwork. These have like 20 points of articulation. These are super nice. There's a cross sell. They even have Robotnik if you want that figure also. He's available. He's probably the easiest one to find. But most of these are pretty tough to come by. Alright, so here's Tails outside the packaging. And man, he's just as nice as the other ones. Did catch one thing I will bring up here shortly, but man, he definitely has the articulation. He doesn't have the aesthetics. Let's check him out. First of all, look at those eyes. It has those glass panels over him. Not really glass, but you know, it's plastic, but it looks very realistic. You can see his trademark hair. This is very stiff. You ain't got to worry about this breaking or getting mashed if you're in your collection, because it's very stiff. I mean, seriously, would have to do something heavy on top of him to do damage to that. He has his yellow fur, which is nicely sculpted throughout the figure. Has the white inside of his ears. His white face piece, pink there, like his tongue inside of his mouth, black nose. The fur on his chest is pretty cool. You can see the fur throughout. Looks very nice in the sculpting. He has his shoes and socks. The red and white shoes with the white socks. Brown soles. Pretty big feet. And then, of course, we have his tails. Very nice. Look at that. Look at the detailing on his tails. Look pretty cool. Now, the one thing I mentioned earlier, I found something that was pretty, I mean, I don't know if you want to call it a defect, but he is back heavy. His tails are solid plastic. There is a lot. He has some weight to him for a little fella. He's about, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches big. Didn't measure him. These are pretty solid though. And well, depending, you kind of have to put the tails down to help hold him up, because I haven't been able to find a point to where he can stand with them up. So that's pretty cool. But these are super articulated. His head does rotate on a ball peg. Be very careful. I don't think these are meant to be pulled off. I went to try on a Sonic one time because I had a cool idea, but it wasn't going to work out, so I kind of just gave up on it. So I wouldn't recommend these pulling those off, because these are hard to find figures. Here's a little side to side, not much. Back and forth. Now the articulation really shines in the arms. I mean, you got butterfly joints on these figures. Bicep rotation. Arm rotation 360 all the way around. You get the bend to elbow, which is super nice. You get the rotation at the hand. You got the back and forth, like the in and out, and the hands open and close. That's a sick amount of articulation there for a $15 figure. And we're not even done yet. Both hands and arms are the same articulation. Very cool. Now, you do give up the some of the articulation and some of the multi-packs that come with like vehicles or multi-packs, and you lose the eyes. So keep that in mind too. The legs do have, he can sit. Pretty cool. He can do a split. He has bendable knees, 99-degree bend, single joint, but I mean, wow, this is pretty nice. Rotation, obviously at the knee. Then he has a rocker on the feet. And then, does he move up and down? There's a joint there. Yep, there you go. Pretty cool. Very nice. And then the tails are very nicely articulated. They spin, obviously. And they go up and down. Both of them independently. Very, very cool. And then the base can rotate also. However you want it. Very nice. Very nicely articulated. Man, I really highly recommend these figures. I mean, if you're the back heaviness is my really own complaint. If I had to pick one, it's not really a complaint to me because, I mean, you can have his tails laying on the ground. If you want that flight thing, you need a flight stand anyway. So, super cool figure. Very nice. I'll go ahead and grab Shadow and Sonic, and we'll do a comparison. And there they are. They look fantastic. For me, I'm not totally sure if I'm going to pick up Robotnik or not. He is a nice figure, but he's not on top of my list of things I get. There's so many things coming out now. It's just you got to pick and choose your faves. And not missing out on these three figures right here. It's just incredible figures. I do highly, highly recommend these. I do hope that I can score me a Knuckles, and I'll be pretty well satisfied overall. Unless I start giving us some more different characters, some more Hedgehog, some more main characters. But as for movie related, who else knows is in that movie? But getting Knuckles, and he is actually, quite bigger than. I got to see the 5-pack, 4-pack at Target, and he looks pretty nice. But he doesn't have the full articulation that the single pack will have. So, guys, hope you guys like this review. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe down below. Comment, let me know what you think, and we'll see you in our next review.